Hi people, ¿qué hubo pues? It's me again, Anita. I hope that you're having a great night. I don't know how many of you are gonna get online because it's kind of late. But I understand. Today I wanted to talk about a topic that is called coronavirus. Who is to blame? Um, we have been seeing in the news that um, several people accuse whatever it is a fabricated virus or it was a lab virus. And this is something that I want to discuss with you to see what do you think, and to also let you know like which conclusion do I get to on why is that so. Is if everyone's online, please say hi. Yes, so first it's believed that we all know that this virus comes from China, or the started in the Wuhan um, market. But hey, hi Philly, welcome. But is it really came from a market? In the first researches that I made, it say that it, it says that the Wuhan virus, it came from eating the food, or eating these bats or the pangolin. At first, I thought that maybe it could be true. So then I researched, and there were some scientists saying, like, oh, yes, it's because the virus have several genetic information, like these animals, so we suspect it is, and it's definitely not fabricate, no, it's not definitely not made in a laboratory. But I mean, like the way that this virus appear out of the sudden and kill so many, we're gonna be I and kill so many people. That has made me think that it actually doesn't come from a laboratory. As well, like I'm a person who is always looking at the news, always, all over the world, politics, whatever. I'm always looking at them. And I remember I saw a first report which is kind of like a yellowish type of news. Is called Al Rojo Vivo, and they publish a news where it says that next to the Wuhan supermarket is a laboratory that study all this virus. And then I was saying like, maybe they actually released the virus on the people, taking advantage that they were making a study on bats as well, and they maybe accused the supermarket to the supermarket or this market of wild animals or and seafood, uh, in order to put out the blame. Nice to see you again. I hope you're well. We're gonna be all right. Yes, hope too. Hello, when they let us get back to life, I will visit where you live. Thank you. I would love that. So then also like Chinese government is a left, is a communist government, is a dictatorship, and this Mr. Xi Jinping, if he doesn't even care about his own people, I don't think he cares about anyone in the world. They just care about money. So I believe they did release the virus on purpose in order to make fall all the markets and earn over the economics. And the funny part is like, I don't know why the president of USA, he kept saying at the beginning that it was like a sly virus, and he's accepting his help and saying that, oh, thank you to the Chinese government with his transparency, which we should not believe Chinese transparency. They are the most fake people. They kill their own people for organs, for anything. They don't care about people. So why USA should believe them or even accept their help? I'm sure that the help that they will send with people, they will try to um, spy on USA or in other countries, or even spread something worse in the USA. And when I was thinking that, then I heard the news that this I don't know if you heard about him. Let me show you. His name is Charles Lieber. He's a Harvard. He was in the department, a Harvard teacher of nanotechnology, and he was arrested with two other people that were Chinese. The reason that he was arrested wasn't because of coronavirus, but it was because he had a conflict of interest. It means that he received $50 million of dollars from Chinese government University of Wuhan to study a virus, and then he was paid, I believe it was 50,000 a month or 15,000 a month to study this, and then he never told to the USA that he was doing that and receiving that money. So he was arrested with two Chinese people that were with him. And they say that he was the one that helped out to build this laboratory in Wuhan. Hola, Jeff. Hola, Diadam Smasher. I wouldn't put it past the government. They created AIDS. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, so and then they also noticed that these other two people, Chinese, that were working with him, they lied when they came in. They say that they were just students, and they applied for visa students, and one of even them say that they belong to the military, which it was a total lie. So they all three of them were arrested. So it's believed that she's also an spy. I heard that people with A type blood are at high risk for the virus. Also, UNPC is close to an immune test to find out who is immune to the virus. Yeah, you're right. I heard the same. The same that depends on the blood type, because they say that if it's A or B type, it's supposed that your blood cells, they have sugars, enzymes on top, and then that helps for the virus, like it helps like feed the virus. But I heard also that if you were O type O, you had uh, less probabilities to get it. Yeah, so I believe that it was made by Chinese, and the best way to uh, get revenge, basically, or to make them pay, not the Chinese people, because remember that Chinese people are tired of this communist government. They were already protests outside, and they are tired. It's the Chinese government. It's the Chinese government, and I believe that not buying them technology or doing any business with them could help. um, Also, another thing that add up to the suspicions that they make this virus is that the doctors that claim and make an alarm about this virus were dead by the virus or disappeared. Like the last disappeared few days ago was the Dr. Afen. She was the first one to actually know about it, and then she reported to all the doctors and hospitals, and then the other doctors were the one that um, keep telling everyone what was going on. And then, yeah, guess what, she disappeared. No one knows about her whereabouts. Yeah, so a lot of people underestimated this virus. Now, thanks God that CDC say that what I was thinking, everyone should wear a mask. Everyone should wear a mask, a face mask. Like this, the Prime Minister Boris Johnson, he was saying that no, maybe it wasn't that bad. Maybe he was gonna be okay. That he then he got the coronavirus. Then he say, "Oh no, my symptoms are mild. It wouldn't get that bad." And then guess what? He's now in UCI. Hopefully he survives, but who knows? And this week they recommend that no one, absolutely no one, should go out to even to the drugstore or nothing because this is a critical week of getting the corona. So it's better to stay at home, not even to run, not to nothing, just stay at home. Hola Jeff, Philly Joe. I heard that people with yeah, Jeff was yeah, you're correct. I think the same. Word of the day: Boris Johnson is not well. UK. When I was young, they used to say Babylon would fall, and the yellow man and the brown man would rise. Yeah, but who may be the brown man? Brown man. The black from Africa, the black from America, the Hispanics, the brown Hispanics or Doritos, or who? Yeah, and then I got the news. My dad from Venezuela, he called me and he said, "Oh, that your cousin now has coronavirus." And then he's a major in an island of Margarita. And then he's now in quarantine, still having mild symptoms, but who knows what could happen later. But people is so misinformed, and then my dad sends me a picture hugging him and like, what are you even doing? Anti one, if United States implement fines the way that Colombia does when you are out in the street, still be a lot of less people outside. Yeah, I know. Still, Colombia faces another different problem right now because since the quarantine started, what people is doing is that there is a lot of cases of domestic violence, particularly against women. So it's also I think that they shouldn't even sell alcohol. That's why they stopped selling alcohol because most of these cases happen after the man gets drunk. So they mistreated women, and a lot of them were murdered. And police didn't even go. That's the worst part. Yeah, I don't know. So, are you guys staying at home or no? Tell me. And be totally honest. Do you think that this is like a mild thing, or do you think it is really as serious? Alcohol is an essential service in Ontario. Go figure. No, no. Riding my bike. What? Cash operator. Ferrari Jackson. No what? Like be more open. Well, to the ones that say no, remember, first it was believed that 3 out of 10 people didn't show any symptoms, like no fever, no cough, no nothing. Now with everyone that has been getting sick, they have find out that 10 people that get the coronavirus, 8 wouldn't show the symptoms, but they will spread it. GTG, I'm staying in. I don't know, GTG. I don't think that God is doing this. I think that God gave us the opportunity to choose what we want and cause good or harm in others. And I think that the part that God actually choose this one is when we die, to see if He embraces us or not in His love. That's what I think. But this this definitely, I didn't think that was made by God. I think this was planned. I stay home. I sometimes go for a walk in an isolated place. I drive the car and stay in it. I speak on the car phone. I only go grocery shopping once a week. Well, they say this week and the next don't go out shopping at all. Nothing. Just use what you already have at home. Praise God to you and your family. Thank you. I'm very worried about my mom because I know that if she get it, it's like a death sentence. She has lupus, so and she has years with it, and she's 65. Imagine this. Or my son. Oh my God. I try to stay at home, but it's not easy. Only going to the park for exercise and going to store. Pick up medication for my parents. Oh, I see. One of the reasons why New Yorkers are catching it is because they have 5G towers everywhere. 5G intensifies the virus. I was wondering, I didn't know that. I was wondering if there will be a food shortage. Oh, yes, it will. Words of the day. Listen to me. In 1 or 2 months, when the people run out completely of money, believe me, they will start getting into houses or apartments. They like buying guns? No, the guns are finished. Everyone bought already guns. But my belief is that the simplest things can save your life. For example, before you go to your apartment or your house, leave a radio on, a light on, so people believe that there is someone inside your place. I will always put, like, I will even thinking in printing like a full size person lookalike, like they put in these public storage places that make you think that there is a person, but it's just a poster, to put it on the window. What's up, Alakono? What's up, the original man? I'm staying away from tigers. A tiger had the virus in the Bronx Zoo. Oh, yes, I heard that. And they were also thinking that maybe a human passed it through him instead of the opposite. I'm telling you this because I'm 51, obese with high blood pressure, and I call in mildly, but by God's mercy, He has let me survive to not develop pneumonia. Oh my God, GTG. God bless. God bless you. I understand why you say that. God bless that you are okay between the bad. Robert Wright. Beautiful Barbies. Where are they? How is it Colombia? How are the people? Can they survive? No, in Colombia, even if there is fines for quarantine, there is still people that go outside because they feel they have to work. But there are people that also apply for pension, like the elder people, they receive a pension and the government doesn't pay on time, so they are catch in long lines to get their money, and they don't even deposit it online. I don't know why. Also, they try to make tricks on small towns. They try to visit other towns to get out from their homes and try to trick the quarantine, the people that has more money, but then they have encountered fines, expensive fines for doing that. I do find also the people that charge them for their apartments and everything, they tell with time that they cannot pay, and then people forgive them. I doubt 5G has anything to do with the New York City has hit bad because they are very large Chinese population in Manhattan and Queens, Flushing especially. Michael Tint. Well, but I mean, after the Chinese as well, I guess they didn't take it seriously. I heard a lot of people were breaking the quarantine, and they also receive a lot of people from Europe. Remember when the president said, "Oh, you can come back to your country," and they came from Europe to USA, and they didn't have the control, so they put together a bunch of people. Some of them had to have coronavirus. A plus computer cells and repair. It started in a lab in China, then spread to market that sells live animals. When some people in medical film warned the Chinese government about it, they imprisoned the people who warned them. And yes, you're right, A plus computer, we were saying that they were imprisoned and also disappeared. Like the Dr. A fan, she was disappeared as well. Nothing know about her. She was the absolutely first one. This bioweapon version of SARS-19 was created in a lab in the middle of the Wuhan wet market. It is projected that 60% of the world's population will catch it, yet most of us, 80%, will survive. It will survive it, but that's only if God chooses who He lets survive. One of them caught the virus and died. China should get the blame for this. A company called Preparedness Institute holds the patent of the coronavirus and is testing the vaccine, which they will get a patent. Where is this company from? Purebred? Prepare. I'm sorry for this pronunciation. It's in England. It's from England. Purebred. Uh-huh. Surrey, England. Mm. Someone is gonna make a lot of money. I think Asians will do like Indians will make even more money because Indians factory a lot of medicines. So the government wants to buy them a medicine. I don't know the name of the medicine that is believed to help in the treatment of COVID-19, but then they don't want to sell it all of it because they feel that may have a shortage in their own supplies, but I think that they could make a lot of money out of it. Why were they doing the testing in Wuhan? Michael Tint. Well, it's believed that they they were doing that in the lab that is next to Wuhan. I never heard that in the middle of the Wuhan. What I would say or think is that they made it in this lab and then they on purpose put it or sell it to the Wuhan market. It's not 5G. The virus has 5 different strains worldwide and has components of AIDS and Ebola. Therefore, it's man-made, not from bats. A German company is working to reveal the lab footprints. Yeah, and also while the German company is working, the Wuhan in Wuhan they were already cleaning everything up and they were reopening it. Can you believe this? In the CDC or somebody will fine China like $1 billion. They will stop doing that what they are doing, clean up their act. Hmm. I think that the government should put together to take Chinese down. That's what I seriously think. Hello, Anita. The leather industry in Italy had 100,000 Wuhan Chinese workers flying into Trieste, which is where the virus exploded. Oh my lord. I didn't know that 113036 stat. Ferrari a billion? More like several trillion for all the people that died, lost business and businesses, and lost wages, etc. That is what a friend told me start. I never found anything on the internet about it. Yeah, so I mean, like, if the outbreak in other countries exploded this way because there were a large population of Chinese also sent in Europe and in USA, then it's, it's clear Chinese government they don't even care about their own people. They wouldn't care about the world. And I'm sorry to tell you, but I think that is awful. What can I say? It's awful. It is worse than the plague. Uh, Hopefully, I mean, like, and then for like they really fucked. I'm sorry. They really did bad to everyone because to get a vaccine is like 1.5 years or 1 year. Hopefully, it won't be worse than the plague, as the plague wiped out there of Europe at the time. Hmm. La plaga o la peste negra in Spanish. La peste negra. Yeah, now everyone is freaking out. You know, you go out and you know that there are a lot of allergies starting in spring, and then most likely in Texas, in Austin. Oh my God, the allergies are something. It's usually something crazy. It's something crazy. But now, like you cough or something, and then you get like, is this corona? Is this corona? I hope no. I hope no. And then also too, like at work, I'm glad that you can translate it. Oh, South Korea. Oh, yes, I heard that. Samchun, welcome. I heard that South Korea is doing an amazing job with this corona. In my country, South Korea, 90% of more wear face masks, and we are flattering the curve. Back in February and March, we were ranked second with infection after China. Now we're 15th last weeks. We've been having 45 or less daily confirmed cases. Amen. ¿Tienes familia conocidos en Colombia? ¿Qué te han platicado? ¿Cómo está pasando la situación? Oh, Kit is asking me if you have family or known in Colombia. What have they told you? How they are doing this situation in the country? Well, nothing like South Korea. South Korea control everything. with this coronavirus because they made the test to the most critical people first, and then they went other through other people like the elders. They went first to the hospitals, they test everyone, and then after that they also have like these systems, amazing systems, to know who they were with, who they passed next to with the cell phones. And they were sending texts to whoever was close to that number. And also before entering a building, they take your temperature. Like, they had everything so under control, and without being extremely quarantined. mm. And um in Colombia, yeah, I have family. I have my parents, I have my cousins. I have not just there, also in Venezuela. Still, they have the same problems, like they are not getting enough tests. uh, but it's not out of control yet. It's not out of control. People is doing quarantine. It's not out of control yet, and they are losing wages. A lot of also in the countryside, they produce a lot, but they don't buy their products. If you are a small business, just to the big ones, they don't know exactly why. Like, it's crazy. It's about making down Chinese global power and world population control. The virus was patented in 2015, so don't be surprised if a vaccine is available. We are in fools. Yes, and you know what? Your theory will be all right if they come up with a vaccine before 1.5 year of 1 year. It's because someone already had it before. It was planned. It was planned, like we all think. If someone comes out with a vaccine by September, it was all planned. I heard if you get the virus, you lose the ability to smell and taste. So I cut a lemon every morning and make sure I can still smell it. No kidding. So far, so good. That's good, Michael. But remember, 8 of 10 people don't even show don't even show symptoms. And as far as you don't show symptoms, they don't even make you the test. So as far as they don't make you the test, you don't even know if you even had it. So as far as you don't even had it, you will still have a smell. You know, it's one of those life contradictions. People that say that there is life after death, but no one will know unless you actually dead, or we don't know, or we don't know if you are dead because maybe there is not life after death. There is barium and strontium being strategically injected that perhaps could be contributing to allergies, etc. Look up safe program. Okay. People in China love to eat cats and dogs. Without a vaccine or treatment, no country will continue to keep this virus under control. The math say this virus cannot be contained even if some countries do well for some time. Don't take no vaccine. Just plan. New World Order, look that up. Oh, yes, everyone knows about this new order. That there is one in Europe, that there is one in America, that there is one for Chinese. That Leo, we're talking about the virus, and you are asking me if I'm single or not. If I'm single or not, it doesn't matter. And I'm not looking for anyone. I'm trying to survive through this pandemic. I'm not thinking nothing else. That my son and me survive through this pandemic. NWO in the works. NWO, New World Outcome. Gracias. Ojalá Colombia, Latinoamérica, la verdad, todo el mundo salgamos fuerte unidos después de todo eso. Es verdad, espero que sí. There is only one new world order. Ah, new world order. Oh, okay. Sorry. Okay, lol, let's be positive. Oh my god. Buy her an N95 mask. What? I don't have an N95, but I have several masks. I bought them when when it started in China. And everyone was telling me, I'm not crazy. Why are you buying the stuff? I'm crazy. Yeah, right. And you're stupid. That's what I thought. And also food. Lots of food. Oh yes, for Leo, yes. Get you some colloidal silver. Let me translate. Traductor. The UN needs to be bulldozed. Hmm. Now Ramirez is smiling. So tell me, from which states are you writing? For which states? Plata coloidal. Level imploded. Toronto. I heard if you drink a lot of Corona beer, you Corona beer immune. North Carolina, originally from New York City. And do you have family in New York City that are being affected? There's a plan in Jamaica that can help with the corona. I'm fro. Take care, everyone, no matter what you believe. Stay safe and keep your loved ones well. London says goodnight over and out. Ah, Shane, take care. I have to say, this is what a man and woman get solution, but money and government. I have family in New York City. They did not seem concerned. I told them to get prepared. There are 180. I don't know how to pronounce that number. 180,000. I will say 180K to 250K that die from the common flu. So really, man, it's Anita. What's up? Hey, real Judah, welcome. Stay up. Luckily, all my family moved south to NC in the past 5 years, but I still do have friends there and have contacted them all. So far, they are doing all okay. I'm glad they are okay. 180,000. Okay. Thank you so much. I often forget how to say the numbers in English. My opinion, but China was on its way towards number one. No, I believe there are just 40 in the whole country, but as well, they haven't tested much people either. For rapping with all us, Paisa girl. De nada, de nada. So I'm doing everything what everyone is doing right now. Netflix and chill, right? So what are you watching on Netflix? Tiger King. Oh yes, is the Rey Tiger, El Rey Tigre. Oh my God, I'm so blind. Cannot see the letters. This one is the one that you say, King Tiger. Bringers gave infected bed sheets to the native. Oh my. Bear in mind that CDC microbiology scientists were in Wuhan last October 2019 working with Chinese counterparts, and suddenly the collaboration stopped and many CDC scientists were fired. Oh my. Mosali Mansan. Do you remember that what I was telling that Charlie Lieber, the ones who was the professor of Harvard, he was arrested because he was working with the Wuhan University Technology University or whatever. Just test, and more testing, social isolation, and everyone wears masks if they have to go for grocery or to the pharmacy. Just sit back and throw on some Wu-Tang. Cumin, turmeric, cayenne, pepper, ginger, or cinnamon in some water with organic honey in hot water. Inhale the steam about 10 to 15 minutes, then drink it. If look up the benefit of each ingredient, it tells you. Or just the. I remember that the turmeric, once upon a time, I studied like how to cook vegetarian food with um, Hare Krishna, which is like an Indian religion, one of the lots they have as well. Yes, Harvey Lieber, I say Carlos. I'm so sorry. Yeah, Harvey Lieber. Or Charlie Lieber, I believe. I don't know. And then I one day I got very sick, and then they say like drink turmeric. Yeah, the ginger as well, and cinnamon has a lot of disinfecting or cleaning properties for your body. Just think who profits from it. Asians, or whatever is earning, I don't know. Rich people get profit. Harvey Lieber, yeah, sorry, a bit off topic. How much for Spanish lessons? I don't know. I will say 20 the hour. Sorry, a bit of topic. Could it be revelations or calculating steps to reset the economy? I think it's everything is calculated. I'm from New Jersey but live in Virginia. Oh, welcome. Take some vitamins. Oh, I know. Believe me, I take. They say like, let me show you. Yeah, I have to take out the trash. So take this vitamin. See, and then this one too. I don't know, this one was for my mom said take it. And then this one too, because right now we're in allergy times. So sometimes I cough. And this Sirtec. And then also my son, I make him drink this one. Because he's actually very allergic to, so before all of this, anyways, he was taking this. Take some vitamins, so that's okay with me. Tonic water has the medication. The cures good immune system. Oh, oh. Ay, hijo de madre, casi se me cae. That's not false. Guys, the cure is tonic water has the medication in that they say helps it fight it. Guys, the cure is good immune system, vitamin D, zinc, also your diet. Bill Gates resigned recently from his corporations and is now going to focus on vaccines. Beware. Oh my. Mosali Mansa. Maybe he will find it, then he will sell it to USA on September. It's a all military trick. It's why gin and tonic was made popular during the Jungle Wars. Oh, I didn't know that. Alright, guys. It was lovely to see you, to talk to you, but it's time that I leave. This battery is about to die. So I hope that you stay safe. I will keep checking on you. Buenas noches, word of the day. And be safe. That's all I can say. Dulces sueños. Don't go. Have to. Anyways, this will cut in very few. I have just 5% of battery. Thank you, Anita. Buenas noches. Take care. Oh, I just got on. Have a great night. Okay, then 5 more minutes. Five. I will stay 5 more minutes then. Mosali, let me see. Did you say where are you from? Don't forget about the Spanish lessons. But what, Jeff? You want me to give you Spanish lessons? Say a prayer. Well, a prayer. Come on, girl, chill. Mali. Oh, Mali. Nice. This deeper than we think. I pray. I only know how to pray in Spanish. Probably you know this one. Is Padre nuestro que estás en el cielo, santificado sea tu nombre. Venga a nosotros tu reino, hágase tu voluntad en la tierra como en el cielo. Danos hoy el pan de cada día y perdona nuestras ofensas como también nosotros perdonamos a los que nos ofenden. No nos dejes caer en la tentación y líbranos del mal. Amén. Oh, I would love to see them. Jimmy Gobble. I would love to see them. A baby fox. I love fox. That's actually my favorite animal. The fox and the donkeys. The fox because they are like a mix between a cat and a dog. And the donkey because they are cute and funny but very strong. I don't. I wish, but this I cannot be taking care of work, my baby, and then a pet, and then also pay like you have a pet. They rent rice because you have a pet. So no, I don't have a pet because of that. And then also like you have to take them up to poop, to pee, to everything, and it's like having another baby. No, 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 no. I think I have a lot into my plate to add more stuff. You miss HEB? Yeah, it's nice, but there are lines. Now they are opening from 8 a.m. until 8 p.m. I just put up a video of her in my garden. Ah, nice. I was just checking a video of a fox. They're very nice. Jimmy Gobble. I like that name, Jimmy Gobble Gobble. Ferrari Jackson. Ay, ay, ay. Well, just let me know what would you like me to talk about in the next video. Omega, building a kingdom over the cars. What? What's the lockdown like? I don't know. I still go to work, but few 4 days a week or 3. And I don't know exactly because I just go out like when my son is with me. I like to go out, so that part has changed. But for the rest of the time, I really, really love to just stay at home. For real. So, yeah. I just go out like if I have to. Potluck. What's the lockdown? Here is so they stay home, but few are. Last I remember you were in the States. Yeah, you're right. This is like That when you say lockdown, it reminds me to that song that of Kenya. It's a love lockdown, a love lockdown. I'm not loving you when I wanted to. Na 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 na. Uh, yeah, but to visit with my son. You like sports? Love your voice. Oh, thank you, Boss Hog, David W. Lasers. I do. I like to run. I like to run. And you? Do you miss Colombia? Of course I do. But for my family and friends. All right. See you later, alligators. And to Jeff, just inbox me on Instagram as Colombia with Anita. And then we can set up your lessons of Spanish if you want to then. All right? Take care. Bye. Buenas noches.